Hello Baltimore, hello DC. Thank you for watching my video. I wish I could be there with you. But congratulations to the Washington chapter for being a finalist for Chapter of the Year. My name is Dorothy Tucker. I'm a reporter with WBBM TV, talk show host with WVON Radio, and candidate for NABJ Vice President Broadcast. I've been committed to NABJ for more than 30 years. I've held leadership positions in local chapters in Memphis, Denver, Pittsburgh, and now Chicago. I served 8 years on the national board as Region 5 director and oversaw regional conventions in Milwaukee, Detroit, and Chicago. I was a local co-chair of the national convention in Chicago in 1997 and Unity in 2008. I know how to raise money. As a working mother, I've learned how to manage money. When my children were just babies, my husband and I started investing in property, stocks, and we made a lot of sacrifices in order to send all 3 of our children to Ivy League schools. I know how to save money. I will vote for every measure that gets our finances on track. Now let's talk about jobs. If you look at our NABJ website, you will see that we have a link where you can post your resume. There is another link where employers can search resumes. Now, this was created a few years ago in response to managers who complained that it was difficult to find Black journalists. But here's the problem. The database needs a serious overhaul. Applying for grants to help pay for an upgrade would be one of my top priorities. Focusing on jobs in our rapidly changing industry is another. Broadcast news as we know it today may not exist in a few years. Why? Because people are moving away from traditional news stations. They're getting their news from the web. Online sites like Vice, Fusion, BuzzFeed, Yahoo, Huffington Post, Google, they're looking to hire video journalists and content providers who can write, shoot, and edit compelling stories for your computers, smartphones, and tablets. If I am Vice President of Broadcast, I will stay on top of current issues and future trends, and most importantly, share the information with you and work to ensure that our members are prepared for these jobs. And I'd like to see the major media corporations spend more time on job training. Bring in sports producers, remote show directors, long-form producers, .com video producers, and others to show us what it takes to get those coveted jobs. Finally, we must continue to fight for diversity in our newsrooms, but we can't do it alone. Recently in D.C., leaders in our industry waged a successful campaign to maintain diversity at one of the network stations. They did so with the support of national and local civil rights and community organizations. It's a model that worked and one that we must continue to duplicate across the country. If elected, I will continue to fight to keep our members working. Thank you again for listening. If you have any questions, please reach out to me via social media. I'm Dorothy Tucker. I'd like to be your next VP of Broadcast.